Good morning. I'm excited to welcome you to Unity in Harlem's Sunday, April 24th, 2022 service. We celebrate and invite you to join in the celebration of oneness with Spirit. You will celebrate through the hearing of the reading of today's daily word and by relaxing in guided meditation and by following the minister's enlightening talk. You'll be able to participate in a validating affirmation that will appear on the screen, which celebrates the Spirit in you. And we have a singer who celebrates her own creativity by taking familiar lyrics and adding a chosen rhythm and tune for her way of singing. So now be prepared to engage with Unity in Harlem in the celebration of oneness with Spirit. I'll return a little later with our church announcements, which tell of ways and practices for continuing your spiritual growth. Thank you.
Help this vessel, this person here, get big enough to be able to contribute more and more. Help me, God, Creator. Bless me, bless me, oh Lord, bless me indeed, enlarge my territory, oh Lord, bless me indeed. I pray for increase, bless me indeed. Increase, increase, oh Lord, bless me indeed, enlarge my territory, oh Lord, bless me indeed. I pray for increase, bless me indeed. Keep your hand upon me. I know your power shall protect me. Sunshine and rain, sickness and pain, God, I humbly come to you. Enlarge my territory, enlarge my territory, oh Lord, bless me in my deeds, bless me indeed. Keep your hand upon me. I know your power shall protect me. Sickness and pain, God, I humbly come to you. Enlarge my territory, enlarge my indeed. I pray for increase. Bless me indeed. Bless me indeed.
Thank you, Marie. And now for the announcements. Unity in Harlem has, as do many churches, a Zoom connection for your staying connected today and during the week. That Zoom number is 698-428-2725 with a passcode of 777-7777. If you wish solely by phone, the number is 929-205-6099 and then 698-428-2725 with a passcode of 777-7777. The following 3 ways and practices use the Zoom or phone number. First, our fellowship hour, which begins immediately after today's service. Second, our Tuesday study group, which meets every week from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The book's title is Divine Audacity by Linda Martella Whitfield, who details and expands the understanding of the 12 powers for our practical uses. And third, every Friday, Unity in Harlem makes available a prayer circle that meets for an hour from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And now continuing with the announcements, using by phone only, you can reach our daily 10-minute spiritual fitness meditation with Reverend Carol's invaluable teaching tips. The phone number is 717-908-1837 with a passcode of 360392. Reverend Carol writes a memorable piece called Gospelgram each month that guaranteed has a unique message that will have you sharing it again and again and again. You can find Gospelgram on Unity in Harlem's Facebook page. Finally, anyone wanting to speak with the minister about a personal matter, please feel free to call 646-481-1844. Next Sunday, May 1st, the theme of the talk will be, May You Be Happy. Thank you. And now, for the validating affirmation led by Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Isaiah 55 verse 11 says, So shall my word be that goes out from my mouth. It shall not return to me empty, but it shall accomplish that which I purpose, and shall succeed in the thing for which I sent it. Unity affirmations speak to the power of our words, and particularly the power of I am. And so we say this affirmation every Sunday to affirm our divine nature. The words are on the screen, and I invite you to say them with me. I am an abundant, radiating center of God's love and light for peace, healing, and inner truth for all.
Today's Daily Word reading is about gather. We gather and magnify the presence of God. As I gather with others in the spirit of love and peace, my awareness of God's presence becomes more powerful, even palpable. Together we create an energy, a vibration greater than any of us has alone. I am comfortable and at ease when I notice of different appearances, preferences, backgrounds, and opinions because I am reminded of the limitless diversity of divine expression and my place in it. When I join in fellowship with my family, friends, and all others who are dear to me, each of us becomes a mirror for the other. We see in one another the divine presence that lives in and expressed as every person. The unifying energy of divine love unites and binds us together. In this love, we are one. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. Psalm 133, chapter 1.
The core of growth is allowing surrender. This song by Karen Drucker. Rearranged by yours truly. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in our way, but I choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day. And I'm more loving, peaceful, joyful every day as I surrender, surrender, surrender. Thank you, Reverend Carol Hunt, on this wonderful day. Hey, we're matching. Oh, cool.
We are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marie, for a beautiful rendition of I Surrender. And good morning to everyone within listening ear. How great it is to have you with us today and spend your morning in spiritual community for your own growth and for our collective growth. It is a beautiful time in life as we move from one season into the next. We move from one season in growth to the next. And today we will be talking about moving from one season of growth to the next season of growth. So be comfortable, be alert, listen, not just with your physical ear, but with your inner ear. As we become still, quiet, we now prepare ourselves for our time of relaxation and meditation. Be comfortable, remove distractions, close your eyes, think about your breath. Feel the rhythm of breathing in and out. Be attentive to the sound of your breath. And feel the breath as you inhale and exhale. With each one, each inhalation, each exhalation, you become more quiet and more still. Be blessed by this time of quiet. Breathe in and breathe out. Follow your breath as you breathe in and out. Feel your breath as it flows through your body temple. Let the breath do its perfect work as you release and let go. Release and let go. Peace. Be still. Peace. Be still. Peace. 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 Take inventory of your body. Search for any place that feels uncomfortable, physically, emotionally. Find those places now. Breathe into them and exhale. Exhale slowly through them. Let them relax. Let them relax. Let every place in your body feel the comfort of relaxation. Breathe in deeply and hold the breath. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, four 1,000, five 1,000, six 1,000, seven 1,000, eight 1,000, nine 1,000. Exhale slowly. One 1,000, two 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000. Feel quiet. Feel still. Once again, breathe in deeply. Fill your lungs. Inhale for 9. Exhale for 11 on your own. You are quiet and still. You relax into this quiet space, your space. You listen for the still small voice that beckons you to come apart and rest a while. You listen to your higher self. You open the door of your heart, letting go any ideas and feelings that no longer serve you. You empty yourself into the love, into the love that is there. In the center of that love, You lift up all those you may be concerned about. Harmony and compassion surrounds them. The light of harmony flows from one to another. The feeling of comfort and compassion, care and concern flows. Every person, every situation, every concern, every activity is now blessed with compassion. The flow of love as harmony and compassion brings all things together perfectly. I let love be love in me. I let love be love as me. I hear the call to rise up and be all I can be, letting doubt, ignorance, misunderstandings fall from my shoulders. I carry the weight of this no more, and the lightness of love, harmony, and compassion fills my outer world as it flows from my heart. I see my concerns lighter, easy, full of the love I see in myself. I prepare now to return. I breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I feel restored and renewed in the spirit. I am open and I am receptive. I am ready. I breathe in and out once more. I open my eyes. I say yes in the name of the Christ. Amen. My friends, are you ready to close out a month of flowering, Flouring? Hearing about it, but remembering it to continue. Today we close out reflecting on this key to growth. And today's theme, steady growth. Inherent, I think, in flowering is for each of us to know how we grow spiritually. Do you know how you grow spiritually? If you do, you can commit to that knowing and doing it regularly without fail, and not wait for those moments when, oh, gee, what am I to do? What do I do now? You will have at your fingertips or mind tips exactly what to do because you practice. Flouring. I had somewhat of an experience like this a few days ago. I thought I had something under control for a long time. And in the process, I thought, oh, I've got this. I'll just do what I think I ought to do. And I did it somewhat, and then I didn't do it. And that was keeping on top of the pollen count in New York. I prided myself in staying on top of any symptoms that I would have and doing what I thought I knew to do that was sufficient to take care of it. In some ways, I ignored the messages to my body and didn't do what I needed to do. By the time I got serious, the symptoms were no longer symptoms, but were the familiar signs of a full-blown sinus congestion that would take days to clear up. I was miserable, and I suspect you still hear it in the sound of my voice. I have things to flower myself for something like this. However, there's more to it than just that. I'm learning. We have been reflecting on what we and others flower our lives with to reach a goal we have in mind. When you think of flowering, think of it as sprinkling, a hearty amount, however, with ingredients that will give what you need to live in spiritual growth. Not the life that is easy and going, full of positives, but life when it smacks you in the gut, when outer conditions change unexpectedly, and all you have are thoughts that are bearing down on you and you can't seem to lift them off. If I were to draft a composite story resulting in trauma from gun violence, whether it's from abuse or a terrorist attack or a random act, it would go something like this, I think. It was a normal day for work and school, or a day filled with the usual fear of a partner who was skilled at emotional, financial, and physical abuse. For no apparent reason, there were sounds of gunshots. A conversation escalates into an argument, and out of nowhere, a bullet finds its way into the body of a stranger. A person finds themselves shot in the neck and loses their ability to walk and are confined to a wheelchair at 20 years old. A wife and mother's face is shattered, losing eyesight. Later, a student finds out that 32 people died the day he was shot. The body eventually mends after a long time, but the scars of depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and thoughts of suicide remain for a vast majority. Many times, people of these composites become mentors to younger people to prevent senseless tragedies. Some dedicate themselves to the prevention of gun violence. Others become motivational speakers. But their life takes a 360-degree turn for prevention, for better. Who of us have not heard about Job? The story is about a mythical man who is portrayed as prosperous, pious, righteous, and very wealthy. From nowhere, he falls victim. He loses his wealth, his land, filled with cattle and farms. He loses his 10 children and their families. And then, to top it off, he becomes very ill with a painful disease. Job accepts it all without questioning the Creator. The book begins a series of discussions as to why this has befallen Job, who has done nothing to deserve this. He is visited by 3 friends that sit in misery with him, raising questions about divine justice, man's inherent sin and guilt. Job must have done something for this to have happened to him. Finally, his wife says to him, "Why don't you just curse God and die?" The reference in Job 121, the Lord gives, the Lord takes away. May the name of the Lord be praised, is quoted to show that Job did not sin by charging the Creator with this wrongdoing. In other words, he didn't blame God. Seen through the eyes of symbolism or metaphysics, Job has a lot to teach us about flowering. So let's start with the meaning of his name. It starts with being persecuted, afflicted, adversity. And then it does a turn in the definition to coming back as restored to one's senses and converted. The definition has become popular in traditional religious circles to describe Job as one having patience. And that's because the story tells the beginning and Job not blaming the Creator and skips to the end where he is fully restored even more than and had more than he had before. And so in that space, a teaching of patience is given. Of course, that is to be our lesson. Patience is wonderful. But in this story, this is not the picture of Job as portrayed in the Old Testament between the beginning and the end. At the heart of the story, Job does indeed question God about the predicament he finds himself in. And so let's think about this name for just a minute, of going from the worst of things to the better best of things. This is our name spiritually as well. This is who we are spiritually by name. We have the capacity to handle flavor, flower, the worst of things, to the better. So this example of the definition of his name is a lesson to us. We too have the capacity to come out on the other side fully restored. When Job's friends arrive and see him, they don't recognize him. He looks so bad. They sit in silence for 7 days. By this time, Job curses the day he is born, but not God. May the day of my birth perish, he says, and the night it was said a boy is born. This story is about man's transition from being personally self-righteous and pious to a cocky, "Oh, I got this. I got this. I don't have to worry about this. I know what to do about this." to real self-righteousness. Real self-righteousness, which is really I amness, the I am, the Christ in us. That's real self-righteousness. Otherwise, self-righteousness is what I was doing. Oh, I got this. I don't need to worry about this. I can do it my way when I want to do it. After all, I know what to do. You've heard it before. I've been in truth for 30 years. I know all about it. It is thinking as a truth student, I know what to do and how to act. Positive thinking, right? I know. Self-righteous, pious. These are the definitions of describing Job. When his friend suggests he has done something wrong and this is God's punishment for it, Job goes off. The very suggestion that the Creator would treat him this way is beyond his comprehension. He calls his friends miserable comforters. Miserable comforters. And then he changes. He says the Creator is intrusive, suffocating, unforgiving, obsessed with destroying a human target, angry, fixated on punishment, hostile and destructive. Well, that's a mouthful. But he doesn't curse him. He just calls him a bunch of names. He even goes further and suggests that the Creator hasn't done such a decent job with the world as far as he can see. Many people take advantage of the less fortunate and they're not punished. In other words, why are you punishing me? Look at all that's going on out in the world. And you would register this on me? So Job feels the victim, but he doesn't curse him. Job, in ignorance and lack of understanding, begin to ask for wisdom. He begins to ask why. Protests his innocence, lists the principles he has lived by, and now demands the Creator answer him. The Creator does, but not with the words Job is prepared to hear. It is here we break from the biblical story to see it as Job's inner self, his soul bringing to consciousness what he is ready to handle as his next step in growth. Job is ready to listen to the lessons of what being self-righteous and pious can lead to. He enters into a spiritual reckoning when he loses everything. Think of the three friends as pesky thoughts sitting on your shoulder, filing their nails, as they tell you what the Creator really thinks about you. Job called them miserable comforters. Is it not true? Those who come to help you often leave you feeling worse. But that phrase, miserable comforters, what do you think that means? Comforters welcome them. Those 7 days of silence is also a message. We say the number 7 means completion. It's a message to you of the necessity of getting still to understand the growth in spiritual consciousness that is being presented to you. This opportunity. Get still and listen. So those miserable comforters, welcome them. They are your friends because they're there to help you enter into your new growth. In the literature, it says that self-righteousness has an underlying fear. You know, like, things are good now, but something may happen. Instinctively, one keeps looking over their shoulder. Can't walk down the street without thinking that way. Hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. What Job feared came upon him, consciously and unconsciously. But at the center and at the heart of it, this is presented to him for his growth. And he is ready. What we say and do in the outer world of circumstance is just that, what we say and do. It has nothing to do with a change of heart. Once Job understands that he is going through this for a reason, he repents. This means he turned away 360 degrees from a belief in error and sin. His ignorance, error is ignorance, to a belief in all good, love and forgiveness. What did he have to forgive? Those very thoughts, those miserable comforter thoughts that were really friends. The scripture in Job 42 says, before I abhorred myself and repent in dust and ashes, then came forgiveness and healing. He did that. He was in dust and ashes when he was befallen this experience. He turned to the Creator and prayed for his friends. Those miserable thoughts. Prayed for his friends. His captivity was put away. His friends, miserable comforters, were put away, done away with. He let them go. He forgave them. He forgave himself for having them. And then the Creator gave Job twice as much as he had before. Those negative thoughts sitting on your shoulder are your friends. The folks in the composite story flowered their life after a life-changing traumatic experience by being of service to others. Job started with faith, the Creator. Even the miserable comforters acknowledge the existence of the Creator. He saw faith as the foundation of the world and how he saw his friends. Through faith, he figured out how to deal with this tough time and the purpose of it in his life. I had heard of you by the hearing of the ear, he said, but now my eyes see you. I heard of you by the hearing. Now I truly see. The Creator is in the midst of this, and you are made for this time. That's the message. You are ready for it. Affirm your real self-righteousness. Affirm, I am. Affirm, I am a strong, faith-filled person. These are some of the ingredients you can use to flower your life in tough times for steady growth. We are privileged in Unity in Harlem to have a magnificent presence of steady growth. And we know this because he is here with us, volunteering and sharing who he is, and recently experienced his 90th year. There he is, Richard Granity, 90 years young. Wherever you are, applaud him. Look at that smile. That's the smile of life with steady growth. He's going to give us the secret right along with Job. Blessings to all of us. Let us join together in our prayer request, tithes, and offering. In this moment, the feeling of celebration is in the air. The celebration of life and its steady growth. Physically and spiritually. In spirit, our growth is blossomed in our physical life. Let each of us know that flowering our life and knowing what that is the key to overcoming tough times and smiling in lighter times. Each person listening is gathered in this circle now, and feel the energy of spirit as it flows one to another. As you release it in this circle, one to another, and we grow. We hear, and now we see. We truly see who we are, one with spirit, one with the Creator, one in expression as I am. We breathe it in and breathe it out, feeling blessed and saying thank you in the name of the Christ. And now we think about the gift we would share with Unity in Harlem and our community, our world, our neighborhood. We see our gift in our mind's eye, or we hold it in our hand to our heart. We bless it as it has multiplied in our own life. As we release it and let it go, it multiplies as it goes forth. We give thanks for this giving. Each person is blessed, and the resources from where it has come is blessed as well. As we give, so we receive. Listen to these words and then repeat them with me after. Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. Shall we know it together? Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. So be it.
Great life and with this little light of mine. Everybody sing, come on. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Deep within my heart, deep within my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, deep within my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Deep within my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everybody wave your hands. Come on, shine with me. That's it. Let's affirm the growth that's taking place right now. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Ooh, shine, shine. Ooh, shine, shine. Yeah, yeah, shine, shine. Oh, shine, shine. Love mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine. We're gonna let it shine. Let it shine. We're gonna let it shine. Shine, shine. Shine, shine. We're gonna let it shine. All right.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Your turn to sing. All right. Everybody having a good time. It's Richard's birthday.
Yes.
Again. Yay.
Thank you, thank you.
Everyone's birthday.
Perfect.
Yay.
So let us now do a prayer protection.
Oh, wonderful. And thank you so much for that talk. It's amazing. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yeah. Wow, that was so amazing, Carol. You know, like what being love in me? What? And then Job. I never thought of that self-righteousness in that way. Self as the I am. What? Amazing.
All right.
Oh wait, wait.
Do it one more time.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. At the bottom.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Birthday to ya. Happy
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Yay. Woo.
Let's sing the peace song.
All right.
All right.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be with God as creator. Family, all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be it now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it Thank you.
Thank you. See you all in a few minutes.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Boom.